Yeah. Do you know? We can't hear you. You gotta unmute yourself, Mark. You be trying not to talk in the backstage. See, look at you. Look at you. Get off the mute. It's DJ's talk. Come on.
Okay. I'm reloaded.
Reloaded. Come on.
I'm reloaded.
D Smooth. What up, man?
You tapped in already.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, wow. Wild man right there.
Oh, what's poppin', D Smooth? Showtime. Showtime, you're supposed to pull up on me, bro.
Uh-oh.
Oh, supposed to pull up. I ain't pull up.
You know, it happens that way. The Tuesday after Cinco. You know what I'm saying? Happy 6 de Mayo.
How you feeling after Cinco de Mayo? Yesterday we was outside.
Were we? Is that what happened? Yeah, we was outside a little bit. It was fun. It was fun catching up with everybody. You know how it goes. Okay. Just throws off your Tuesday. But I'm glad you could be here. See, look. See, it's not just us.
Hold on, I'm getting all these shares. I'm getting these shares out the way, y'all. It's DJ's talk every Tuesday. You know how we do. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. And it's 8 p.m. It's 8 and some change. We might be 30 seconds late, but sometimes it bees like that.
There's a line at the door. There's a line at the door. You know how they go.
That's a great excuse. I'm gonna have to use that one.
That's the one.
There it is.
It's free before 8. It's 8:05. We need that covered. And that cover charge is share the live. Share the live with a DJ, post it somewhere. Tell somebody that already know about DJ's talk that they missing it and they need to get in line before the line start jumping again. As Mark J said so. See, look, you're running the intro. Let's go. Run it back.
No, but this is important because what we're gonna talk about. DJs tag a DJ that's gonna tag a DJ that's gonna hit another DJ up that's gonna tag a DJ. Because it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be entertaining, and I really want the outside world to tap in.
They got to. This is the one. If any of them get tapped in, this is the one.
This is for them, strictly for them.
Yeah, they need to know because we know.
Well, without further ado, let's just go ahead through our emotions. Hold on, I ain't hit it in a long time, so
it's the DJ's Talk podcast. DJ Hammer and
me,
DJ Marc J. Tap in.
Bang, bang, bang. We back.
I ain't hit it last week.
You ain't hit it last week?
No, man. No, man. Slipping on my pimping.
Hey, you get it back. Just take a little bit. You got to owe us one. You owe us one more drop later on in the show. That's it. Not right now. Just don't tell me.
Not right now.
Don't tell me when.
Okay. All right. Tell me when.
You can go up a little bit volume-wise too.
Okay.
Just you know, a little something, a little bit, nothing too crazy. You know how you do. Try to drop the flex bomb on them. Come on. Where you tapping in from, ladies and gentlemen? Where you at? Where you at with it? Mark is here. He's excited about this topic, as am I. I'm trying to tell you.
I am.
I know.
I am. What's up, E-Dub?
E-Dub in the building.
Look, very intrigued, excited, and I'm looking forward to not more so the conversation, but the input and the interaction, because this should be funny as crap, but it will be informative to the people, because some things they just may not know.
No, they know. They better know. Well, they about to know. If they don't know, now they know. Yeah. Yeah.
And if they don't want to learn, they can get
these nuts.
Oh gosh. Oh, they got the drops going crazy. Come on.
Oh. And look, if you just tapping in, do me a favor, share the live, share it to your friend, your family member. Most important of all, share it to a DJ. Share to somebody that's outside a lot. Share to just share it to anybody. I dare to share right now, so we can get this thing popping.
Come on, dare to share. That's different.
Dare to share.
Got all types of acronyms for them.
Let's go into it, man. We gonna hit first, brother. Last week, this week, give it to the people.
All right, let's see. Last week, what we had Industry Night on Mondays. We had DJs Talk on Tuesdays. House of Soul Thursdays. Tito's Thursdays over there. We celebrated E-Dub birthday. Shout out E-Dub. Friday I was off. Saturday we had a private graduation party for my homie just going to U of R. That was live. He gonna hoop over there for them. So shout out you, my dog. 6335 after that, Ladies Love Tequila party. That was Ladies Love Tequila party. You know, kind of like that. It was fun. Vibes was great. And that was all for Cinco. And for Cinco, went to Industry Night. I ain't messing with y'all no more. Just not, you know what I'm saying? Especially Cinco. Why was Cinco on a Monday? I was fine. I was eating dinner. I was by myself. I was eating Texas Roadhouse. I was watching the game. Saw my phone. Marc, they called me, said, "You going to Industry Night?" I said, "Yeah, we going to Industry Night. What we doing, man? We going to Industry Night." So we made it out there. Shout out Debonair and Mike Bean throwing Industry Night out. We're at City Beach. You know, every Monday night we get together. Everybody that's in the community, everybody that's in the industry. It's like our off night, so we link up. So that was cool. This week, that's where we're at. DJs Talk on Tuesday, like I said. Tito's Thursdays at House of Soul this Thursday, and got a wedding Saturday. Got a private gig wedding Saturday. So we are working. Got allergies.
No, smells like money.
Hey man,
it smells like money.
Change drop. Look, we working.
The air. It's in.
We working, man. Cause I'm out here grinding. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. We working, man. It's a good season. It's a good problem to have. What up, Lon?
No allergies, brother. It smells like money.
What up, Tori? What you got going on, man? Tell us about your last week and what you got going on this week, man.
Last week, let me see. Let me look at my notes. DJ's Talk was last Tuesday. And I forgot to put what else. My notes are blank. But I did hit you up on Friday. Matter of fact, I was on tour Friday. I went to I had Lions Den. No, I didn't have Lions Den. I did have Lions Den. Lions Den was Friday. Mm-hmm. That was dope. I had a wedding on Saturday. Shout out DJ Debonair. Sunday, I did absolutely nothing. Monday, Cinco de Mayo, we was outside with all the DJs at City Beach, courtesy of the Midlow Boys / Downtown Boys / the wherever they want to DJ at.
Outside
City
boys.
Beach, off of Cary. They do Industry Night every Monday. They start at 10. They rock all the way up until 1:30 and some change. If you're a DJ out there, you know, rock out, come catch a set, bring your friends, do what you got to do. Today it's DJ's Talk. It's the I'm gonna say this is gonna be a special edition.
It's always a good episode, man.
We gonna give back, really give back, and keep it 100 to the community.
That's what we need.
You know, after all the tequila shots, and word to the wise, I don't even drink tequila. I don't like the smell of tequila, but peer pressure always hits me upside the head.
Hey, man.
And somebody drops that shot glass in front of me. And all my friends,
4 3, whatever the number is.
That part. It is what it is.
It's always good.
Thursday, man. Off. Friday, I have This Friday, it's a birthday party. I don't know.
Oh,
it's on here. It's on my notes. I got that on my notes.
Okay.
Friday. I'm off Friday, but I have a exciting 10-year-old birthday party Saturday.
Oh, come on.
10-year-old birthday party.
You go ahead with the chicken dance.
Man, listen. As long as I have the theme and I know what time it is, I'm gonna make sure the kids have fun because Mark J loves the kids, man.
That's what I hear. That's what the word on the street is. Mark J love the kids.
I do.
So if you got any 10-year-old birthday parties you want to throw, he's your guy.
No, I ain't saying that. As long as there's an understanding of what the assignment is, and then but as long as they're a theme, I'm gonna make it work because the price is definitely the same, but the parents understand and they give you the theme as long as they know what time it is, and it's fun.
I don't mind it. Again, organized business it's always fun. It's always fun. You got the details and you can work your magic.
Indeed.
That's all it takes sometimes. So what?
Indeed.
Like.com. Come on.
Well, I got a question for you because we got DJs on here, but I want to touch something before we even dig deep into this corn liquor and dig deep into what we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about that 360 camera real quick.
Oh, well, we want to talk about it. You want to talk about it?
Well, no, because I have one, but I have not started using it yet. I know you are. There it is, and you are the experienced one in that.
No, I'm dabbling like you, man.
No, I don't even have the memory card from mine yet. I don't have the micro SD card yet.
See, there's a tip people probably didn't know. You got to have a micro SD card. It goes right in the side of this thing.
So give us your condensed review on the 360 camera real quick.
All right, real quick. I enjoy it. It's something different that I was going to try and do. Shout out to my homie DJ High Octane for letting me take it for a test run. But just been setting it up kind of in the corner or like chest level is what everybody's saying according to the videos I'm watching. It has two lenses, one on the front, one on the back, which makes it the 360 effect in post. Like once you take all the stuff off your camera, makes for some cool effects, man. They got their own app. Insta360 has their own app where you load all your footage and kind of customize and create it how you want it. They got some cool presets and stuff like that. But as you can see, I got a couple of videos like that I've shot on my page. Check it out. I think it's just a good way to get some new content and not have to worry about it and stuff like that. Tori got a 360 photo booth. We just talking about the camera. But yeah, I think if you're a DJ and you like to catch content of certain moments and transitions, I think you should get one. Or GoPro or anything, just to capture your moments. Unless you like hiring a videographer or a photographer, which I'm not against. I got some guys that I work with, but in the moments where they're not available or they got something else going on, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to capture your own stuff.
Capture your own stuff. That sums it up right there. Capture it. I'm not gonna say because it's definitely hard while you're DJing and you in the moment to capture those moments because you in the moment and you can't transition.
Yeah, you the one doing it, right? And you'd be like, dang, I wish I recorded that.
Okay. So overall, you think it's going to be beneficial moving forward?
I do. And you know me, I'm just kind of like a student of the game, so to speak. So it gives me the opportunity to see certain moments because I'll forget it's recording sometimes. It'll just be sitting there. I'll come back home and got all these clips, and it's like, oh, let's watch what happened at that point when I played that song. What was going on? Like, just let you review some of the stuff you got going on if you're in it like that.
What about the post record editing?
Yes, that's also part of it. You know what I mean? In addition to being able to go back and like see the moments in which it's recording, but it gives you a little timeline so you can go in and chop it up or clip certain spots that you wanted, or even zoom in on certain areas where people are partying, dude over there losing his mind, hitting the Harlem Shake real hard. Like you can move the camera in post and look at some of those things and just create certain content around it. If that's what you're into.
Okay. I just want to jab at that real quick.
No, it's a plug.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Plug. I'm a fan of it.
But I say let's dig into it. Let's get our shovels, bro. Let's hit the dirt and dig straight into
it. Definitely.
That this is whether you're watching it live right now or whether you're watching the replay, the rebroadcast, this episode is set up, and y'all saw the video.
Oh yeah, you got the speaking of content, right. You're the content guy.
I try to be, bro. I often get complaints, not on myself, but when someone's always looking for the attention and why I should do because they want to tell me what someone else did not do. That DJ get on my nerves. He did this, he did that. I know he's gonna play, blah, 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 blah. Which sometimes is true. However, there is a flip side to this whole mathematical formula that we call DJing. Sometimes
let them know. You know what really grinds my gears? Yeah.
It's raw, it's cut, and I've taken, just so everyone knows, I had I put a question up in our private DJ group, and I had some DJs, and we won't list any names of the DJs that gave us the information.
Yeah.
But we will be letting you know some things that are challenging, some things that you can improve on.
This man's media trained. This man's media trained. Absolutely. Things that you can improve on your side as a patron and as a party goer at our events. We just want to let you know that, we feel too. That's all he's saying. Let's get the gist of it. That's it. We just want them to know. We don't want them to feel bad or nothing. Just want to let you know that we gonna let you know. That's what it is.
You said say it with your chest.
Yeah.
My man, DJ Jigsaw.
Jigsaw in the building.
Hey, we got our shovels. You got your shovel?
Look, come on. Dual shovel. We got jackhammer. Let's go.
Let's dig. All right, man. Hold on. I'm going to copy and paste this thing. First, I can't remember who. I really can't.
It don't matter. They're all anonymous as they want to be.
And this is not in any particular order, even though I should have put a top 10. I should have been a top 10.
We'll vote on it later. They all about equally as annoying.
Well, and I'm posting it in the comments, but the first one is, here we go.
Oh, come on.
Request a song and then leaving the dance floor. Now, as I put these up, I want you guys to give your individual thoughts, input on what you guys think about what I post up. And we'll give you a minute.
Yeah, take your time. Just take yourself there. Put yourself back in the moment. You was DJing. You was in your bag. And you had this one person just walk over to you. You knew they was coming to you. You just see them because they be plotting. They be talking to their friends. And then they walk over to you. Just take yourself right back there. We'll get to that. And then they requested a song. He was like, I got you. Because you don't normally take requests because, they don't always align. They don't always fit the bag. They don't fit the mood, the vibe. But you did it because you was being nice. They didn't come over like a jerk. Whatever, I got it. It's in the same tempo. It worked. And you drop that joint. And ain't nobody on the dance floor. Person that requested it ain't on the dance floor. They whole party that they was with out there when they requested it, they left. They went to the bar. Somebody went to the bathroom. That part. That's what we're talking about. For our patrons and party goers that had no idea.
Preach.
That's what we're talking about.
Preach. Mr. Minor, a.k.a. DJ Showtime, says, if they leave the dance floor, my next song will get blended, transitioned into the next expeditiously,
That's a good
a.k.a.
one.
quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
In and out.
Yeah,
it ain't our favorite thing in the world.
And I'm waiting. All I see is 2 responses, and we have DJs on
Jigsaw, here. Grind Jigsaw gears. I feel it.
Throw some thoughts up there. What do y'all think about it? Y'all know what time it is. I know what time it is. Somebody that is requesting a song, and what's up?
DJ
and they leave the dance floor.
Look, that's definitely up there. I don't know where again, this is not in the right order, but it's up there. depending on the quality of the song, I guess is what I'll add. Because it could be a good song, and if they're not out there dancing, like, I don't mind, right? It's something I want to hear. It's something they still partying to at the tables. Like, I'm fine with that stuff, even if it's not the request.
If someone puts in the perfect request for you, like you had 93.
Yep.
And it's a versatile party. Just say they ask for a Miley Cyrus song that blends immediately, directly, transitionally into what you are playing, and they come to you requested, you play it, and they don't either hit the dance floor or they were on the dance floor and they leave.
Yeah.
Your thoughts are the same? Because I be wanting to choke people.
I mean, personally, with that person, yeah. If I don't see a reaction, or if I get a negative reaction, one of those two. I think if I don't see action from anybody, and you leave the floor, or I don't get a reaction from like the crowd or people around, and you still ain't there, then I feel away. Now I'm mad at you, low key, and high key. I'm doing what Showtime said, and we quick mixing in something else. If I don't like the song.
All right, give me another scenario. That one song that you haven't heard, you didn't know was on the top 5 of the list of people that are at your party.
Yeah.
You don't know this one song is going to basically just take this party from level 8 to 9.5, close to 10.
I like that one.
Because that has happened to me before. I'm like, okay, this song does great.
Good to know. Let's drag that over. Right.
Right.
100.
What do you well, I know what I do with it. What do you do in those situations?
Like if it's a good song and I know it's like a takeaway moment, or like, what you mean?
That's you're defining it right there. Is that a takeaway moment?
Like based off of the reaction, or is it like one of those niche songs that only apply to this crowd? Like, I don't know, they all went to tech or something and they go all rowdy to the one song and they're saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they have a thing. Like, do I add that to my wonderful wedding crate? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe. It just depends on the genre and stuff like that. Like, it has to be a timing thing. Like, every song don't make it to the crate.
Okay.
But I might drag it over.
Because of Lon's comment. That's why I asked that one.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like, if you hold it, I don't really hold requests too much. It depends. Like, if it's off the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we had 93, like for your example, and they request a 130 BPM song, like, maybe it might not be the right moment for that.
All right, let's go to a technical moment. How do you store your requests?
I used to use Prepare. I make a whole nother crate now.
Okay.
I'll create a crate, drag it to the top, label it requests.
Gotcha.
And drag it over there. Because for me, personally, if I leave my Prepare menu open and I instant double, it removes the list in the Prepare folder. I don't know how many people have that issue, but I like bringing tracks in on my right hand, so I switch everything to my left. Like, that's me. And if you do that with the Prepare menu open, you will lose whatever song that you put up there and have to wait for somebody to have to wait for them to come back and see you and be like, what happened to my song? And I'll be like, I don't remember what it was.
Well, I used to do that. Matter of fact, I still do, but I just drag it back to the Prepare. If I know I'm going to switch off of it, I just drag it right back into the Prepare crate.
Yeah, I'll be forgetting to do that sometimes. It'd be in the history. It'd be in the history. Like, as long as you can see where you played in the history, you can find it. But no, there's a lot of those that get lost in translation. And then just be gone. And they're like, what happened? I'm like, what happened? I don't know. Didn't make the cut.
You gonna learn today.
Yeah, just it ain't working.
So, people, if you request a song, case in point, if you request a song, do us a favor as DJs, vibe to the song. Go get your girls. Hey, the DJ played our song, your song. I don't care whose song it is. If you bring a request to me and I play it, do me a favor and rock with me. We good.
I mean, please. Like, I ain't asking for too much. I ain't charge you. I didn't make you pay me $20 to make the request. You could the least you could do is sing a little chorus or something. You gonna leave the dance floor. It's all right. Look, I get it.
Disrespectful. The dance floor on me. You know what you get?
These nuts.
That's how you gonna give them? Never mind. I don't know.
Oh, I just had to do that.
Hey, look, it was timing. Timing makes sense to me. Look,
let's move to the next.
If you don't get nothing else from that, they gonna get.
Hey, I said it's gonna be fun, right?
That's what we on.
Keep it fun, keep it entertaining, and let's keep it moving.
That's what we on.
Now, this one.
Where we at with it?
Hold on. Somebody put this.
UAV
I had this happen to me on.
So UAV in the building. I'm just shouting at the chat. You know me. I'm just be yelling and stuff.
Got you.
Got my.
I had this happen to me.
What'd you have?
This weekend. Ooh, I'm trying to get this thing up here. Here we go. This happened to me this weekend, and I'm talking about the brand new, used for the first time, speakers.
No, you're not. That's not what you're talking about. That didn't happen.
There we go. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
That's all right.
There we go.
Show them the one. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. The new what? Oh, the new what?
The Q sizzles.
Yo.
I don't care even if it's an old speaker. I
don't either, but that's not my point right now. Not on the first time used.
First time out the box. I took the plastic off one of the speaker poles at the venue on Saturday.
Bro.
And it was quick. He was quick with it too. I went to get a drink. Came back. Brown liquor in a cup. Right. And I got the matter of fact, I'm gonna post a video. I have the video because I said, oh, this just cannot be happening to me. So I had to take out the camera. You know how I do. And I will post that.
Oh, whites.
Yeah. No, they're not white. They're black.
Oh my gosh. I was confused. All right. Either way, they new speakers. How can you not tell that these are new speakers? And even if you couldn't tell, why is your look on my speakers? Do people not have anything of value in their homes?
No napkin under the joint, nothing. Just
straight water glass on the
My next video will contain that. I
just drop the footage. I'll be excited to watch it because I'm still confused on where that thought process even comes from. Like, even before I was a DJ, I don't think it was leaving drinks on the place where the sound was vibrating the hardest and watching my glass shake off of the speaker to the floor where people are dancing. Yeah, B ain't playing with him. B no. That's his like top 5 easy.
So case in point, even though I still want the comments from the DJs.
I want to know.
Out there, how do y'all feel? I already know how y'all feel about it.
Because maybe there's somebody that just, let people set their drinks wherever they want, I just like people to be comfortable, especially on my equipment, We'll make sure. I got a little cup holder with a, little koozie on the top of their joint. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how accommodating some of y'all are, but for me,
oh boy. He said he wants to know how I reacted.
That's what I'm saying.
My reaction was, because being a professional, I took out the camera because I'm like, I have to talk about this. And coincidentally, we had posted last week, what are the things that get on our nerves?
Yes.
So, I just kind of moved it out. Again, I will post it, and I don't know what kind of funny intro or outro I would do to it, but I have the footage. And if you're watching live or if you're watching the rebroadcast, I think I'm going to speak for every DJ that I know. We have equipment for a reason, and it's not to serve as furniture. For your safety, that's that moment.
That's the key one.
For your safety and to preserve your drink.
Come on.
Please do not place drinks on top of the speakers, whether it be a sub, whether it be a top, whether it be a light, anything in front of me, on the side of me, the left or right. Please don't put a drink on it. It's not invited, and I don't think we appreciate it, but it's for your safety and to preserve
your drink. I'm with Loose. They're getting blasted.
And if they do, you know what they get?
You gotta stop rewarding people with that. That's the problem. They just keep doing it because you keep giving these. That's the problem right there.
What's up, Los?
Yeah.
Los, he blasting.
I'm with Los. Y'all gonna get this work, and then don't look at me like I disrespected you. And why he talking about me? Nope. You knew what it was because you watched DJs talk on Tuesday nights and they was talking about it. I remember them saying it. So anybody that's not a DJ that's watching this right now or the rebroadcast, now you know. I deputize you. You need to tell your friends. You need to tell anybody that's with you. Don't let it happen. Or we gonna get on the mic. We gonna get on the mic. No, don't get no more. Stop. No, they don't get no more of that. No, you was trying to set it up. No, you wait. You get one per question. You can't just keep beating them up with the nuts. Like this is not how.
You got to give me my joy, man. This has to be fun.
Got it. It's fun. This is hilarious. This is great.
I just knew you was gonna give it to me too.
Stop. No.
I'm like Scottie Pippen. You Michael Jordan.
That's crazy. What is happening? Let's see.
What?
I'm checking these comments. Yeah, there it is. That's actually a really good one, Lon.
Says, I tell you what, this is why it's handy to have someone with you. People are so used to my wife rolling with me. They know how she is. Okay, great. They don't come to the booth and hang out. And when they put a drink on my equipment, she checks them real quick.
Yeah, booth security. That's what I'm talking about.
Shout out to the queens of the DJs.
Absolutely. Hold it down.
Mrs. Cunningham, she gives a side eye. I'm okay. I'm behind, I don't know if I was behind or beside DJ Debonair one night.
Come on.
Somebody decided they wanted to unpreserve their drink and put their drink in harm's way by putting it on the speaker or sitting on the speaker or something. So I noticed it, of course. But prior to me noticing it, Mrs. Cunningham, the queen, she was already on top of it, bro. And I thought it was about to go down.
It might have. It might. Look, don't try it. Look, that's it's the long, extended way of saying, y'all know what we talking about. Put your drinks on our stuff, please, for your safety and ours. Like the amusement park people be saying. Let's see.
Now he says it should be common sense. Devil's advocate time.
Yeah, let's do it. We gotta protect them.
Because when you're drinking tequila shots and you feel entitled to do some of the things that you would not normally do, that may be one of the things that the patrons of the restaurant or the venue may think that they are entitled to do.
That liquid courage is what we call it. That's what they used to call it.
That is, yes.
Yeah, yes. Liquid courage definitely will have you doing things that you should probably remember from DJ's talk. Either have you doing things that you should go back to your notebook and be like, they talked about this. DJs hate this. I'm not going to do this anymore. That's crazy. See, look at this. This is crazy. This stuff, it ain't even just drinks. It's like a chick last night tried to use his laptop like for a phone stand. People just sitting on it. I don't know. I be seeing people sit on subs. I be like, I know you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, but we ain't gonna call you out. I'm sitting on speakers that vibrate all heavy because I got bass. Weird. You know, yeah, yep. No, we keeping it 100 or no? No, we not calling them out. Oh no, we not. Okay, yeah. All right. Look, I'm not the only person that knows about this. Moving on.
I learned. You ready for the next?
Of course. He said, of course. This is my week. This is my segment.
And look, and if you're not a DJ and you're on the live, if you have something to chime in,
please
let us know. We are wide open and ready for comments.
Pay somebody else's cover. We are.
Let's see. Play and apologize because I should have put all these in one little folder that would have allowed me to do it much easier. And I think I'm gonna do that while we're on here.
Yeah. Look, it's fine. Look, if you're just now tuning in, man, make sure you go subscribe to the DJs Talk YouTube page. Make sure you go to the DJs Talk Facebook group. If you are a DJ, we talk about everything in there from equipment, gigs to what really grinds our gears. We talk about it all, you know? So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. We'll let you in there. And DJs Talk, 8 p.m. Tuesday night.
That's right.
You know how it goes.
I'm going to say the next one. Okay, sticking your phone directly into a DJ's face, whether it be requests, play this. Me personally, that is nerve-wracking as heck to me.
Yeah, elaborate.
It doesn't irk me as it used to in an internet age. I get it, but instead of coming to the side, right above the controller,
over the laptop. Oh, yeah.
Over everything.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And I hope that's not just a me thing. That irks my nerves so bad.
So is not a fan.
Your thoughts, man? Give me your thoughts.
I mean, I'm waiting on some folks to chime in. You know my thoughts. Just when in doubt, just don't do it. If you ever have a question that Hammer might feel a way about, you probably just shouldn't do it. There's way easier ways to bring over my expensive laptop or my expensive equipment to talk to me or ask me for something. I don't care if you're in the back. There's certain gestures I think that we should coach some people on, because anything from showing your phone or mine is you better play, like that phrase in general. You need to do. These might just be my things, but I think in general, reaching across equipment can result in exactly what Showtime is talking about. I've seen people's laptops get knocked over. I've had a laptop get knocked over. I've had a screen get shattered. Never again is what I'll say. It's just probably not a good idea. I don't know why, where you would do that at. I don't think people do that at work. You don't do it at restaurants across the cash register. Like, you don't do it at a bank. You can't reach across the kiosk. Like, that never results in good things ever. It's just not a good idea, man. I don't know how y'all feel, man. I know how Marc feels. I know how Jigsaw feels, because Jigsaw feels exactly how I feel. But E-Dub said, yeah. That's how it goes, man. And then you try your best to just be patient and be like, hey, just could you not?
But same thing with drinks, though.
Which part?
Reaching across.
Yeah.
And we talked about that before, and it's like automatic, all the space to the left of me or to the right of me, but you want to put that full to the rim glass of liquor.
And we just watching sweat drops. We just watching
right across the controller.
Across the controller, across the laptop. It don't even matter what it is, because anything could happen in that moment. I think that's the thing. We've seen it all. Like, we watch a lot of videos now. We got access to seeing people's worst fails. We're just like,
I've grown accustomed to, when I see the bartender coming, to tell her to stop and come around.
You hit the side, the way you are. You just push them to the side. I feel it. I'm the same way. I'm like, hold on. I might leave from behind the deck and like meet them before they get there. I'm not gonna lie. I got habits now. I'm like, this could go bad. This could go really bad. It's not that we don't trust you as the person delivering our drink or the person that has a request. I'm just not certain that we can control that. And to best benefit both of us, I think we should just walk around outside. That's all. Yeah. You want to tell people about that? B, great memory, B. I remember this.
Look, and to add the one of the things that we're talking about, having drinks around our electronic equipment.
Yes.
That is how one of my PRX1s is currently in the state that it's in right now, which is inoperable, whatever the word is.
Yikes.
It doesn't work. It's shut down. It's closed for business.
Gosh.
A little bit of liquor. A little bit of liquor. That's
just a little bit. Just a little bit
of liquor.
Gosh.
A little bit of liquor.
Yeah. And for those that know what a PRX costs, shouldn't be no little bit of liquor nowhere near that. That's what I'm saying.
$17.59.
There you go.
Still.
And just still, yeah.
Dang.
And I'm sure that liquor, that drink did not cost no 17 nothing. I would plug insurance here, but you know how that goes. Make sure your equipment's insured. Warranty's your friend.
Let's go with the next one.
Okay. What we got?
Come and stand really close right next to you while you're mixing, like you don't need your own individual personalized space while you're working.
Okay. Is the person a DJ? Are they a patron? Does it matter? I'm curious. I'm gonna hold on for a second. I'm wondering because yes, there is such thing as personal space, i.e., 5 years ago now, when we believed that was the only way we would, survive, is save people personal space. What happened to that? What happened to the 6 feet? Do we not believe in 6 feet no more? I'm just curious, just asking for a friend, I'm your guy. I'm just curious as, what benefit do you have from being in this vicinity right here where I can't do if I can't extend my arms where I'm at in the booth, you too close.
So you're saying the reasoning does not matter. It doesn't even matter. Just let me have my space.
I mean, that's what my kind of question back was. Personally, I'm more of all right, if you're up here, you party and like kind of thing, because I do a lot of clubs too. So it's like, that's definitely, I'm 50-50 on it, because a lot of the time it's people that be in the booth that I don't know. Why don't I know you? Why haven't you said what's up to me? Like, if you don't know who I am and you are standing behind me in a DJ booth on a stage, in front of me on a stage, we have an issue. We have a problem. Because say something. Say what's up. Meet me. I don't care. Yeah. They calling. They about to cut us off because I'm being too real. No, for real. If you are trying to learn something, sure, I'm with you. There's a time and a place. There's a way to go about it from a DJ musician standpoint. If you are there as a patron, as somebody who is drinking, as somebody who just want to be in front of people because that's what you do, don't do it. Don't do it. Respect the booth, respect the DJ, and if you discussed it with the DJ or whoever's up there with the DJ, I don't know, some people got significant others that sit with them in the booth or in the section, like, don't disrespect what we got going on just because you feel like you feel like it's not a problem, you feel entitled. Whatever the reason is, buy them a drink, do something, dog. I don't know what to tell y'all. Just for me personally, if I don't know you, don't be in the booth. If I do know you, you can be in the booth. But don't.
Is it fair to say that most that know you already know they need to give you your space while you're working?
I wouldn't even put that on. I don't like assuming, but now you don't gotta assume. I'm telling you right now, if we up there, I don't mind you being up there like, hey, I just want to see, I just want to look. That's dope to me because that's who I am as a person. If you got a drink, if you got a posse with you, don't do it. Don't do it. I walk into, who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Stormy Norman. Just talking about people being in the booth, like, that's just not how it used to be. It didn't used to just be people up there. It used to be a privilege to be on that stage, and you work so hard to get to a stage. I don't care if it's a bar. I don't care if it's a club. I don't care if it's a private gig. You work so hard. You go through the process. You pay your dues. You work. You do the two people Wednesday night stuff. Like, you do all that to get to a stage where people don't respect the fact that you worked to get a stage. You know how crazy that sounds? Like, if you got an artist to come to your town, you not just gonna jump up on the stage and stand behind them, and they don't know you. Nobody's doing that. Treat the DJs the same way, man. That's all.
Treat the DJs like superstars.
I mean, they are superstars
of that moment. Absolutely.
Facts. Shout out Tease. Facts, Lon.
And we're gonna hit all these. Look,
I zoned out for a second.
If you are just tuning in, we are talking about the things that I want to say aggravate entertainers / DJs. We're keeping it fun. We're keeping it entertaining, but we're also keeping it real.
100. Okay.
Let's I want to
let's go to these comments. Let's see what they talking about, man. I saw them chiming in. I'm like, I don't know. I keep going. I'm still on one.
I'm trying to get the Los Joe right here. So shout out Los, man. Los be checking us out every week. I check him out on Tuesdays at noon. He checks us out here, and he'll also have a podcast following this one with some of the homies, and I also watch that as well.
Thanks.
The drunk girl that that doesn't know you but is in love with you.
That is the perfect way to describe that. That's the perfect way to put it too.
It has happened to all of us, whether our significant other is in the building or no. It has happened.
Amen.
It has happened. You don't know what's going on. You want to know? Oh, okay. You requested a song 5 minutes ago, and you still right here in my space, my close space in the vicinity. You in with elbow range. I could give you a quick jab if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What's your experience with that, Mr. DJ Hammer?
What experience? I ain't got no experience with no drunk girls in no booth. Who do you think I am, a heathen? It never happens, Mark. What are you talking about? The booth is sacred. We just talked about this. What do you want me to say? The drunk girl that doesn't know me? All the drunk girls know me, Mark. What are you talking about?
Oh, they know you. Oh, you know what? Okay, I take it back.
You said the drunk girl that doesn't know you. Girls know me, Mark. Of course, like they know you. They be in the booth.
Wow.
No, but yeah. They just be there. Shout out to the drunk girls.
Well, this is what I will say, because we play devil's advocate.
Sure.
Some DJs provide a comfort level.
Yes.
Personality-wise, where I'm not going to say it's okay. It's accepted sometimes.
Yeah.
To me, it's happened at a lot of the wrong moments.
That's right.
Because I'd have to explain, who she is. I don't know. Sure, you don't know. It looked like you knew. I bet you, all that stuff. But and that's what it looks like. But it's crazy how people gravitate to entertainers, and also they gravitate to DJs, because we make, through music or through personality or through whatever it is that you're doing.
You're the thing.
Yeah.
You're the attraction. You're the star in the moment. And you know how people feel about stars.
Hold on, let's say shout out to
just grab stars. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Ooh. I like that. I'm serious. I know what corner he's talking about. That's why it's wild. 6 people in that corner is ridiculous.
Yeah, to have a lot of people around, but that just yeah.
It's a comfort thing. It depends on where you are too. Like, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
Time in the club. I don't know you on the stage. It's like, I don't know, man. Everybody's normally pretty respectful for the most part.
Lows. We need to get lows. We need to keep
right. Is it a thing? Depends on what we talking about. For me, it depends on what we talking about. Because I've had some pretty girls approach the booth for a request, but do it in the wrong way. And that stuff is out the window. Your attitude will make you the ugliest person in the world to me. I don't care how cute you are. Especially when it comes to approaching me while I'm in my bag, in my zone, doing my job. I don't think that plays a factor if you're doing your job for the right reasons. I mean, yeah, we all don't like to disappoint the pretty girl. I'll be real.
The older
I
you
get
get,
it.
the less it matters.
I mean, is that what it is? This come with age? This is an age thing?
I must play devil's advocate on that.
I'm curious.
The older you get, the less it matters.
Ooh.
Because back in the day, coming up, and please correct me if I'm wrong, anybody out there.
Give me hip. Come on.
You 26, 27 years old, and one of the baddest Jones comes up there, and she does something that she's not entitled to. She's probably going to get away with it.
You ain't calling security. You're not calling security on the bad joint.
Absolutely not.
It's that simple.
But now it's different.
You still not calling security on the bad joint, but they just don't get away with as much because it don't matter.
I just called it with I like to be honest, man.
It exists. Pretty privilege exists. What I'm telling you is pretty privilege with the right attitude is the only thing that works.
Oh, that's beautiful. Pretty privilege. Yeah, that's beautiful.
If you don't,
this is the thing. Yeah. I mean, hopefully, of course, we got, looks like we got a bunch of professional DJs on here.
Yeah, definitely.
We all know how to handle the request that we know we're not going to play, or the end of the night you asking that twerk song and it's not going to happen. We know how to handle that. But back in the day,
dropping that thing.
Oh, it could be 5 minutes before the club closes.
Yep, going crazy. Yeah, we let y'all go wild, cuz.
Get a table dance. What's up, Warren?
Just cuz.
It is what it is, bro.
Look, it exists. It ain't going nowhere. Pretty privilege ain't going nowhere. Just stay strong, fellas.
Stay strong.
Stay strong.
I got a nice one coming up. Getting it ready for posting right now. And
let me stretch a little bit.
1, 2. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's the too many characters. That's why. Okay.
Oh, you posting too many. They typing long questions. See, come on. See, B sounds what I'm talking about. B sounds exactly what I'm talking about. You gotta have that connection with your security. Yeah. You gotta let them know. My security know exactly what's going on, when it's going on, because we talk about it. And if you don't have that relationship with your security, or if you're in a place with security and you don't have that relationship with them, you should.
Right.
You should.
You should have a relationship with security and the bartenders. That's a must.
Of course. I agree. That's bartenders too. We in the building.
I had to condense this one down. That's why I wasn't posting, because it was too many characters to stretch across this small screen they were on. But
yeah,
talking to you right beside you about something totally different, not talking about girls, not talking about the bar, not talking about music, talking about something that happened at work last Tuesday while you're DJing. I'm going to pause because I know it happened. Pause and let everybody respond to that. Yeah. But I need your response, Mr.
Yeah, we could talk surface level while everybody responds, but like I don't want to be 50-50. I don't like being on the fence about stuff, but I understand when people come up to you, people you ain't seen in some time, like people that pop out. Oh, I remember we used to go out here, blah blah blah, and want to catch up. But time and a place. Like, I'll give you a card before we have a 5-minute conversation. Songs on average about 2 minutes, 2.5 to 3:30. If you're talking longer than 3.5 minutes in the booth, I need you to know that is going to get interrupted by me switching songs. That's all I'm saying. You can have a card. I'll pass out a card, give you a card. Like, hit me up. Stay in touch. My Instagram's on here. Even if you follow me already, that's my get out. Like, you got my info, right? Okay.
And it's still right there.
And if they are, I'm over here. Like, you can stand and watch and wait till I come back over there. No disrespect, but.
So you saying you handled it by basically 2 steps to the left?
Like, we could definitely dance right there. Like, it's like, yeah, you like this song, right? Like, you should go dance to that. Like, I'll encourage you to do something else besides talk to me about something that's not music related. It's not from a bad place. Like, I would love to sit here and chat with you. Like, people know my personality. They know me in the booth. Like, I would love to talk to you, just not in this moment right here while I'm working and trying to entertain all the additional people that are in here. You know. You know.
Okay. Hey, there it is.
It's just my thoughts. You know what I mean? Again, it depends on the person. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some people who would probably get long conversations.
Yeah.
Depending on what it's about. Depending on what the conversation's about. I'm not going to act like I haven't had a longer conversation about somebody who wanted to book an event in the booth because, well, they wanted to put a deposit down right now. Like, yeah, let me check my calendar right now. Like, I think everybody be like, no, that's the rules. You shouldn't talk to me. No.
No, we're talking about something non-related
to music.
To music. When you having a sidebar conversation about when we was 6 years old in a sandbox.
No. We shouldn't be talking about that right now. Like, I appreciate the nostalgia and the reminder. And it's love. Like, I remember those moments too, but what up, Dirty Money? It's just the time and the place, Mark. That ain't either one of them. I think that's the thing. It ain't either one of them. It ain't the time, it ain't a place. Like,
I agree.
Get my info. We'll talk about it later, maybe.
I agree.
But probably not.
So, and doubling back on that. So do you talk business while you're spinning?
I have. Oh, we've talked about that prior. I think we've talked about that previously. I'm not opposed. I'm not, depending on where we are, what time it is, like how busy things are. I'm not opposed to briefly talking about business. Like, we're not going to sit there and talk about rates. We're not going to be talking about packages. But if you have a date, I can say, I'll put that date down and go back to it.
I find when people
Jigsaw's hilarious.
Talk or attempt to talk about that, the main question is, what's your price?
Yeah.
What's your price? And those are the conversations I don't get into. That's like, because I know where it's going.
Yeah.
There's no satisfactory answer that I could give you right now without talking to you, because I want to know what the heck you really, really want and really, really need.
Immediately go to $500 an hour when people do that in the booth. There you go. There's my secret. You don't want to continue a conversation. That's all you got to say. What's your price? $500 an hour. And just stare at them. Straight face. Just stare at them.
Oh, boy.
I got to change the song. Be right back. And they won't be there when you get back. I promise they're going to be standing here still. But yeah, it just depends.
What they do exist.
Yes, they do it. We don't really appreciate it, but if you look in the book, we appreciate you coming to get our info. That's about it.
So, case in point, if you're watching live or if you're watching the rebroadcast, if you decide you want to have a business conversation with the DJ, it's best to grab the DJ's information and have that conversation when he or she, shout out to the female DJs, is not working, so you can have a legitimate business conversation. Asking me what the rate is while I'm spinning and in the mix is probably not the best time to discuss DJ rates, packages, business. Call me in the morning because I want to get you booked.
What up, Foot?
If you forget to call me, you know what you get.
Look, man, if you forget, it's just kind of how it goes. I'll probably be booked, but you'll never know if you don't reach out afterwards. You should probably do that. Look, I feel like it makes sense. I feel like a lot of these we're all on the same page about. Some of them, it varies, but for the most part, I think they're kind of falling in line with what I was thinking. That's all I'm saying.
DJ Foot is in the building.
Yes, sir.
I got a good one for you, Ham. A good one. Let me post this thing right now. And this is one I despise.
Well, he used the other word, not the despise word.
Oh, man.
It's got
to be this crazy. One right here.
It's got to be crazy. What we got?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that's the one you drop all your change on the table for. I'm all in. I might be with you on this one.
Let's talk about it, brother. Let's talk about it.
I only gotta know the words, man.
Yeah, one brother.
Hold on.
I can't.
Oh yeah, we definitely talked about that B sound. The requests on phones and putting phones in people's faces. Yeah, nah, that ain't it. This one.
Yo, man, let me get the mic, bro. Let me get the mic. I want to wish my boy happy birthday. Let me get the mic, bro.
Come on. That's how it be. That's exactly how it be.
Talk to me. I need everybody to talk to me because I need to know for my own well-being, safety, and pleasurable experiences moving forward.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
How do y'all feel about that, man?
I'm seeing a little bit. Man. I had to breathe. Jigsaw is like my dude. Jigsaw is like what I be thinking on the inside all the time.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Jigsaw said, get the hell out of here.
That's exactly what I'll be on.
You better go get.
Yeah, what the crowd applause is hilarious. They bought in. I agree with that line, man. Like the person paying me doesn't want anyone else on the mic, so probably not. That's a good one. That's the professional. Awesome. That's the bottom line response.
Yep.
Unless you're just giving them the mic. I had somebody. I got a story behind mine. Yeah, I had somebody approach me kind of the same way. It wasn't like, the normal, like, I got a birthday in here. It's my homegirl birthday. Let me say happy birthday to her. Like, nah. Some dude. I ain't never met the dude, middle-aged dude. Yo, let me get on the mic. Nah, not right now, man. Oh, you don't know who I am? Nah, not right now, man. I used to run with Trey and all them guys back in the day. You know Trey. You don't know Trey? Oh, so don't nobody in Virginia respect Trey songs no more? I don't even know what we're talking about at this point, but at that point, I'm like, who am I? Do you know who I am? And if they can't answer who you are as the DJ that they're requesting something from, we don't have anything else to talk about. If I'm being real, if we keeping it 100, like as much as I'd like to let people shout out they people they with because they're in there spending money and all that other stuff, and I appreciate that. I'll let you get a happy birthday, so on and so forth. Like, let's turn up. But it's all about the approach for me, Mark. It's always going to be about the approach for me.
Well, this is devil's advocate, once again.
Of course.
If they're personally validated by me, say, for instance, you come in, a Shea Butter comes in, a B Sounds comes in, and I know you're going to do everything up to standard like I need it done.
Boom.
Based on where we are. Absolutely. Help me out. Look out for your boy. Yeah, all day. But if you are, okay, let's disclosure. If you're looking at this live or you're looking at the rebroadcast, if someone or you or any of your friends or family members want the mic and they're not personally validated by, I'm not going to say by the entertainment industry. I'm talking about by me. Because you may be an MC for somebody on a label. I don't know that. I need to know. Right. So you have to be personally validated by me to get the microphone. Because number one, understand we're performing a service and it is a job. And sometimes people don't want externals on the mic. And it's not, it's truth to that, and that's one of my main excuses. But it's truth to that. Yeah. You get on the mic, somebody get on the mic and they cuss everybody out there.
That'd be the thing. That's happened too.
Yeah.
That's happened to them. Like, yo, just watch what you say a little bit and you give it to them and they turn their shoulder, they do the shoulder turn real quick away from you because they know what you're gonna do. You don't see the shoulder turn, they just stuff
the Floyd doing the shoulder roll.
Yeah, the shoulder roll so you can't reach it without reaching through. That's right. Like, yeah, I done had some. So all that being said, they should probably just not have a mic, man.
Well, I like this response. Everybody wants the stage. Alcohol definitely allows you to get closer to the stage and want a piece of what's going on. The
spotlight syndrome.
Yeah.
Spotlight syndrome.
Hold on.
What we got, Lon?
If the client gets on the mic and he's horrible, what do you do?
First.
You want it first?
No, you first.
If somebody's paying me and wants the mic, if it's a private event,
yeah,
they could have it all day.
Yep.
Because I'm a back up. I'm gonna back totally up. Get away. I don't even want to be in the in picture shot of that person because I have no idea what's about to happen. But it's their party. You know, in a club or restaurant, cancel Christmas happening.
Hey, yeah.
Your thoughts?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Again, if it's a client, you can get on the mic if you want. I got dual mic system just for this purpose because you can say whatever you want. I'm gonna back you up. I'm the ad libs at that point. Like if you need some assistance, especially if it's during music, like we're talking about like to make an announcement, like you do what you want. You can be as horrible as you want. They know you. Like your crowd, your people you invited here probably know you. Like he's just always horrible on the mic. But if it's during the night, like we're partying, like let me get on the mic and talk to him. Sure. I just got the other mic to make sure that, and the volume knob to the other mic too. So, there's moments and he can look at you like, I don't know what's happening. But you turn the volume down because he's wilding. But there's ways to do it without it being like, no, you're the client. I'm saying no to you. Like, of course we're not doing that.
Great question and great response.
I like that.
Great. Hold on. What is B Sounds talking about right here? Right here, man. But the requested song that came out that day.
Come on. I mean, you know where I'm at on breaking records.
I already know.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. That's the next one is what I'm talking about. There's just certain things you can't deliver on the mic a certain way. Like that one is up there with like cutting the music when there's some type of altercation. Like license plate B57, you're blocking somebody like that. Just I don't care if you line dance, I don't care if everybody is two-stepping. That is the ultimate dance floor clear outside of the end of a line dance.
Let me ask you this question.
Come on.
And this is for you. Fight breaks out.
Yeah.
Do you stop the music? What's the best thing to do? Stop the music, change the music, try to act like nothing is ever happening? What is the best thing to do? I know what I used to do or do normally, but I want to know what the responses are from.
Yeah, I want to know what the community does. That's good. I've heard different things. Normally consensus is don't turn the music off.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want to keep the music rolling. I'll enlighten y'all on what I do when it happens in a moment once everybody gets a second to chime in. But by default, I think just for a takeaway note, if you're watching the restream or if you're here live, don't ever stop the music. It causes tense energy. Like they think something's really ending everything, like because your music stops. I'm also a change the song type guy. I hear you, Lon. Facts. Absolutely. I'm more of a revolution person myself. And I will play it. I will sit right there and we'll have a random praise break and get everybody back on the same page. I don't care. It's all about timing. Like everybody has a song that they go to and kind of resets the energy, I think. Exactly, B. Stuff like that. Everybody's go-to is gospel. I think, I appreciate that. Intense moments in that being the case. Also loose. I feel that too. I'm probably not. But facts. Insurance. And that's the other thing. That's another thing. Yeah, man.
I love it.
Yeah, it just depends. It depends on how serious it is. Normally, if the song, like if I'm not, what we call it, trapping it out, like if I'm not really playing no deep hip hop or anything like that, and there's a fight, like if it's Chris Brown Privacy playing, and they like, we might be able to stay with the same song. Like I might not have to reset the energy. Like we might be able to keep it going. get the people out. Because security, again, shout out my security. They always on their job. And most of the time, you don't even realize there's an altercation going on. That's normally my experience, though. I ain't seen too many like brawls recently, like at all. Normally they get handled, diffused, and separated, I guess is the best way to put it. Well, yeah, no. Oh, happy day.
Yeah. I want to say, with all the answers that are being given, the best thing you can do as a DJ is to be aware. So you'll know how serious it is or is not. Because Fridays we had some intense moments. Applebee's, same thing. But you always, and like B Sounds is very good with this, creating humor over top of whatever's going on.
Absolutely.
Talk about it, but then again, back to E-Dub's point, you have to analyze how serious it is. Because I had nights where they basically said, it's a wrap. It was close
cut
to
cut the thing off. Yeah, cut the music off. We done.
Yeah. Or you playing, like you said, in Privacy, Chris Brown, and some random altercation, but you just don't want to draw everyone's attention to that. So analyze what's going on. But being aware, then you pretty much,
you in it. Yeah, you just in it.
Know how to handle
There's no wrong way. Yeah, no, it's facts. I guess there's no real wrong way to address it unless you start playing like Girl Fight or Nuck If You Buck after the altercation.
When it breaks out.
Yeah, like after. Like, look, I ain't gonna hold you. Before I was in the professional light and out here in public, that was exactly how parties used to go. Just cause, like, I'm ready to go home. I saw a meme talking about it's time to go out. It's time to get out of here. Let's play this Nuck If You Buck real quick. Like, I'm tired. I done had too many gigs today.
Let's throw some sparks on this fire. Let's go.
I ain't never scared. Like, what's going on up in here? Yeah, turn. Like, nah. So again, the only wrong thing to do is probably cut off the music or blow a situation out of proportion. Again, be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your exits. Know where your security at. Protect your expensive equipment. All the above.
I like that. I love that answer. What's the one song that, and we may have touched this before, what is the one song that, let's take it back.
That's funny. Y'all said that at the same time a week.
15 years. Wow. Bruh. And he just posted my favorite fight song right there, bruh. Ooh. Pastor Troy.
See? Yeah, nah.
You say ain't
That's
no more
crazy.
playing.
Yeah.
What's the one song that'll start a fight? What's the one song? If energy is just high, not to touch this song because it's about to go down. What is that one song?
I used to feel like it was Thrown Off. Walk Around the Club. Okay. Yeah, that used to be the joint. Depending on timing, obviously. Because as adults, I feel like you can hear certain songs and still be fine. Yo, B sounds facts. Hey, facts. There's just certain songs that be like, yo, when I say weak, and I'm like, why are we doing this right now?
Bruh.
It take me back to locker room pregame football. I'm like, I used to play this to get me hyped to hit somebody. Why is this playing right now? Yeah, like there's certain ones, but I think, there's also a thin line between like the crunk nostalgia and, we just angry and mad and everybody drunk right now. Like you can get away with like a crunk set in certain places because they respect the era, not because they got beef, right? It's how I look at it. Like,
and the chat is actually creating.
Yeah, they going crazy. This playlist going crazy. Chat about to put that together.
Yeah, that's what it is. We are creating a thug crate right now.
Y'all got it. Y'all can have that. Put it right there. I'm putting that on my do not play. Y'all are insane. Y'all in the bag too.
And I feel like we need 2 episodes on this because realistically, to try to keep it fun, but then again, it's educational because some people, they just may not know. They may not know.
Oh, they know. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, they know.
I'm for the people, man.
Me too. That's why we gotta have multiple episodes. We gotta make sure we keep everybody informed.
We know.
Because it ain't like they come up here and request these songs or anything. These are just
you mean
us.
Speaker vibrate?
These are just
and my
us.
drink is not safe on that sub, that 18-inch sub? It's not.
No, they don't know what that means.
Interesting.
They just know it shakes and want to sit on it for whatever reason. Yeah. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the DJs Talk YouTube page, feel free to go to YouTube and search DJs Talk. That's DJS Talk. And subscribe. We got all the rebroadcasts on there. Got some clips for some great information, some great features, some great guests we've had on here. Go check it out. We don't always just ramble and talk about questions. We got some good stuff going on. And again, this is also good information if you use it and apply it. If you use it and apply it and let somebody know, it really will help you, I don't know, enforce your boundaries and feel justified in it. That's why we talk about this stuff, because a lot of us be like, oh, I got to be nice because I don't want nobody not to like me. I know I'm in the booth. But again, if we don't talk about it, we don't never know. So subscribe to the page, to the channel, all that.
Please.
Shameless plug. Facts.
It is what it is, man. It's DJs Talk. We do it every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, right here, 8 o'clock. Like you said, subscribe to it. It's a Instagram page we have out there as well.
That's true. That's true. I keep forgetting about the Instagram page.
So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube is going to be
J-Rock.
What's up, Mr. Holman? But in any event, it's about that time. We got to get up out here. Hey, if you have any additional comments, post them, because we look through them and we will get things addressed. We like episodes like this where we can actually talk about what we talk about.
Us.
And also put that information out there.
Yeah, put it in the chat, put it in the live chat, put it in the Facebook group. We'll get to it. We do ask these questions live because that's where we get our answers. That's where we get our communication, our community dialogues. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. We appreciate it as much as you appreciate it too.
And if they have not subscribed to the channel, what do they get?
A crowd cheer.
No, you know what they get. Got it. We out of here. DJs Talk. We out of here. It's DJs Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the DJs Talk YouTube channel and also click the notifications button. It'll definitely help us out. Want to be a guest? You have a question? You want something addressed? Great. Hit us up on social media platforms. You can hit up DJ Mark J or the DJ Hammer. It's the DJs Talk live podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. with